Hey guys, it's the Cardist and welcome back to this deck review today. In today's deck review, I'm going to be reviewing the Dark Moonshine playing cards. Now this is basically the exact same deck as the Moonshine brought out by Enigma Ltd. Now their website for some reason doesn't actually work when you actually go on it. So when you go on the website, it goes to some shoe place. And to grab a lot of information on the deck was quite hard, but for what I remember, it's a deck that was, it was limited, obviously it's a one standard run. It's Moonshine. It's a really awesome deck. There was the just a Moonshine that was like a browny yellowy colour. It was printed by USPCC, and that's basically all the information I could grab off it, because this deck on their website I couldn't grab any information, so I didn't know a lot about this one, so I do apologise. But let's get straight into this and let's have a look at the Moonshine playing cards. So first off, you can see it's a darker tuck case, and you can pick this up by the way from Murphy's Magic, link in the description below. It has Moonshine there, and in like a silver foil, playing cards in silver foil there, and this whole tuck case is embossed. So it comes with an embossed tuck case straight away, so that makes for an awesome feature. You can see it has a circle, like a half moon, or a quarter moon, sorry, that's missing, and it's stopped, and you can see you have like the smoky ace. You can see it's like a purpley colour they've used on this deck as well for the ace, like a light shade of purple. And then you can see as well the scroll work on top. It's a very unique tuck case I'm liking this deck. You can see on the side it has the United States Playing Card Company, and it has it in silver foil, and that's just awesome. You can see silver foil makes a big impact on this deck. On the other side you can see it has a official Moonshine playing cards designed by Leod Thomas and Barnes, so really awesome artwork going on. Then on the bottom it has Enigma, and you can see it has their logo and some copyright information just there. And then you get to the back design, and it reveals, as you can see, it looks like it has a dark blue border, but it actually has a white border. Okay, you can see it has like the question mark there for like their logo. It's in their logo as well, with like a nice border that goes around. Sorry about that, and with like the nice pattern, the framework they've used. A really kind of beautiful looking tuck case with a lot of features, as you can see, just with the silver foil, the embossing, all round. I'm guessing it was like a standard print run of like 2,500 or 5,000, but I can't be for sure, so please don't like quote me on that. But when you pop open the tab, you can see it has a saying, and it has, "The night hides you, a night hides a world, but reveals a universe." Okay, and you can see it has like this really just awesome quote straight there, and it's white on the tuck case. Wouldn't be cool if they continued inside the tuck case. But you pop this deck out and it's identical to the original, but it just has a different colour back. We'll move on with that. As you can see, it has like a dark bluey black purpley colour. It's like or if you have it in, when you actually have it in your hand itself, you'll understand what I mean. But you can see it continues, it's a mirrored back, so it means if I flip this round, and we can do that, it is a mirrored back. It has the two question marks there, and you can have the nice like pips, the artwork and like this scroll work they've got going on, so it makes it a really nice fan. So a very unique back design, I would say. Then we can move on to the faces. Now you receive 2 extra cards. Now this was actually the original colour of the deck, and now this is obviously the colour of the deck now. So you can see it went from the original Moonshine to the Dark Moonshine. They should have called it the Moonshine Blue Edition instead of Dark Moonshine. The name just doesn't really go. But you can see you receive a double backer that has the original back to the blue, and then you just have a double backer for the blue. Then you get the, just says Enigma on these 2 barrels. You can see as well, it's really awesome. I can't see a reveal from what I can see. Is there a reveal? No. And is there a reveal? No, not from what I can see. But you can receive 2 jokers, Joker. If you don't know what Moonshine is, it's like basically making your own beer, from what I'm 100%, like that's literally a rough guess, I think, from my memory. They've got 2 old barrels, like beer barrels, okay? And then you get the Ace of Spades. So you can see the Ace of Spades, bang, it's very out there. The original deck didn't have this like massive ace. It had a very smoky ace. You can see it has purple in the background. So very out there. Most people would look at that and go, what a mess, but I think it's very unique in artwork. It looks amazing. It looks like it has like a face there, like a fish face, and it's like bones. Really awesome. A lot of detail in that. A lot of work's gone into that, but very nice Ace of Spades actually. But what disappoints me is the pips continue just standard, and I think that could have been a lot better. And then you also get to the royalty, Jack, Queen, King. You can see they're exactly the same. Standard royalty, they're just the standard. You think they could have done a bit more like smoky effect. That would have made this deck stand out for me. You can see the whole way through as well, it continues just standard bicycle pips, and then standard faces, and then standard as well here. So all around that can be a bit disappointing for some, because this deck should actually, you know, be a bit more out there, should be a lot more of it itself. But let's see how this deck is actually like for handling. Okay, so let's have a look at how this deck is for handling. Now, as I was saying, I wish this deck was a lot more kind of out there in a way. So what I would mean by that is I wish it was a lot more custom on the faces, because it's quite plain. I think if it was more custom, it would have made a better deck, but in itself, it is a very nice deck of cards to have. But if you wanted to do like a couple of cuts or flourishes wise, this deck is very nice for that. Would be cool in cardistry. You can see that just the background is very eye-catching. Not professional cardistry, go to Card Freak or Dan and Dave, really, really awesome. But you can see, or Murphy's Magic, they do like a few cardistry stuff as well. But loads of companies do cardistry now. But you can see this deck does do really, really nice springs. I'm guessing from the feel, it just feels like a smooth finish. Bicycle stock doesn't feel like anything like special. Then we can do a fan. You can see just doing a fan with this deck has no issues. We can do a normal fan so you can see the pips. And we can do a Pharaoh of this deck. Now I love doing Pharaohs, just for some reason it's my favourite to do with a pack of cards. We'll just do my unique way that I do now, that people are like, why do you do it like that? But I think it makes for a nicer looking giant fan. So you get this really, really unique. Obviously if I wanted to do it normal, I will do so, but I just like to do my way as well. Just because, I guess, I just like to. Okay, so there is a giant fan, a lot more bigger I guess if you do it this way. So yeah, as I was saying, the looks of this deck is actually really, really nice. Cuts in the other hand, you can see just doing a Charlier cut is very good, and also card production, there's no issues there. Just doing double lifts and colour changes, like Erdnase changes, it's just a really, really nice deck. Spreading this, it's just a standard deck really, handles how you'd like it to, but all around it's a deck that I say to get. But if you're interested in getting this deck, I'll leave a link in the description to buy this deck. It's a really awesome deck to have. Thanks Murphys for getting this out to me. Check them out by the way, link in the description below. Really awesome deck. But if you want to click subscribe to the channel when you're new to this channel, give it a big subscribe just up there. And check out previous video just up there as well. And if you want to like the video, click down there and feel free to comment as well. Check out my card collection, I did over 1,000 decks of cards, it's ridiculous. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.